Brilliant. Just welcome to England, first and foremostly. How are you enjoying it so far?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It is cold, but the pitch is super nice, and everybody's been really lovely, so it's been great.
Good. And what are your Thanksgiving plans as well?
Ooh, my Thanksgiving plans. We're having a Thanksgiving dinner. I'm really excited about that. I love watching other countries try to do Thanksgiving, so I'm interested to see how it goes. And then I'm going to call my family, probably prop up the phone for FaceTime a little bit, but yeah, just have some me time.
Yeah, much needed, I'm sure, as well.
Yeah.
How's it been working under Emma Hayes since she sort of took over as the national team coach? What's that experience been like for you?
It's been awesome. I think Emma is super intentional in everything that she does. The detail behind our attacking and our defending principles, just pushing the level every single day. But at the same time, something that I really respect about Emma is just how she wants to get to know everybody as a person, and really understands that having a role on the team, if you like the role or not, is super important. So being super honest and clear of what everybody's role is while also trying to push the team forward. And then she's just been a joy to have in camp. Like I said, she wants to get to know every single person. We are people before footballers, so that's really exciting and not always the case. So it's been really nice.
Of course. And what's she been like since being back in London? She obviously was at the pub on Monday. What's her temperament been like since she's had her homecoming?
Oh, well, the fact that she loves Tottenham has been a huge Tottenham fan since she was little. Being here at Tottenham, she's super excited. I think that she is really excited to play England. Obviously, this is her home country, and being a coach of our team, really wanting to beat them. But yeah, she's just happy to show us what England is about, and again, like we see these games and these friendlies, but her goal is obviously looking towards the future and building towards the World Cup. So I don't know, it's been nice. It's cold, but every day she says it's great football weather, so here we are.
Love that. She's right. She's right. And you mentioned the game obviously in a couple of days.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big one. You're going to get a true taste of England at Wembley Stadium with 80,000 people, I
Yeah.
think, as well. How much are you looking forward to that?
I'm looking forward to it. I don't think I've ever played in front of that many people. Wembley is incredible. You see it on TV all the time. I'm just really excited for the atmosphere, for the opportunity. There's no better place to play football.
Of course. And what's your stance on England at the moment? Obviously, European champions, you're Olympic champions, of course. How testing are they going to be for you, that England squad right now?
Yeah, they're always a tough side. You know, they're very physical. They always want to beat us. That we always want to beat them, and I think that there's always just this battle going back, like historically. And so I think it's going to be a good test for us. It's going to also be a good test for them. You always have to respect every opponent that you face, and we're going to respect them, but we're also hopefully going to take it to them as well.
Too much. Obviously, I can't not ask you about Alyssa Naeher as
Yeah.
well. You know, what legacy is she leaving for you, in your opinion?
Oh, well, Alyssa was my first ever roommate here. I was a very young 23-year-old, and she was in the room already, and I got a tax form, and I said, Alyssa, how do you fill this out? And she was probably like, who's this stupid young player asking me these stupid questions? But Alyssa, I mean, her on the field presence speaks for itself. She has had to battle and earn her way up to being keeper number one, and since that, she has run with it through and through, saving PK after PK, goal after goal. She's saved us time and time again. But the thing I'm going to miss most about having her here is the off-field relationship. I feel very lucky to call her a friend. We go on coffee dates all the time. I'm really gonna miss that, and just like having a level-headed person to lean on. These camps can be stressful sometimes and daunting. You get in your head, and you always need somebody to be able to be that sounding board. And she has been that for me for a very long time, and so I'm really gonna miss that. But she is an amazing keeper, but she's an even better person. So anybody who gets to come in contact with her, I feel very lucky for them, and I feel lucky for myself. So she's going to be missed. But she deserves the downtime, honestly. She needs to relax.
Yeah, of course. And there's obviously been a couple of sort of those more international players over the last couple of months that have announced their retirement, Alex Morgan,
Yeah.
etc. How do you see yourself fitting in as maybe a bit more of an experienced player, you know, in that leadership role?
Yeah, it's so funny. I feel experienced, but also not at the same time. I just, yeah, I hope that what the people that have retired, that are older than me, that have taught me, I hope that they've taught me that you need to give back to the game, give back to the younger generation. We are one team, and we will not get anywhere unless we're all on the same page. So to be that, like I said, Alyssa's been my sounding board, but be that for young players. Be that person where, like Megan Rapinoe, for example, I would go up to her all the time and ask her questions about on the field, but also know that they have lives off the field and wanting to get to know that, and like anything from like I said, like financial advice to fashion advice to on the field, just being that complete teammate. I think can go a long way. So I hope to see myself in that role, to bring people in. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Brilliant. And just last one from me. You mentioned the World Cup already.
Yes.
That's looming. All eyes certainly are going to be on you with Emma Hayes,
Yeah.
as well as being the Olympic champions. How important are these friendlies for sort of establishing how you're working as a team in the run-up to the World Cup?
Oh, they're vital. These are the moments you don't have a lot of time together. It seems far away in years, but it's really not. You only have a certain amount of camps. So to be able to be very intentional in every single moment, every single minute, every single game, to get everything right, to see what's working really well and how can we enhance those things, but also see what's not working well or what we can improve on, and to make sure we sharpen up those as well as we lead into the World Cup.
Good.
No, just sorry.
Yeah,
Just
hi.
2 more questions.
Yeah.
You talking about the playing in front of 8,000 people.
Yeah.
You've never done that. How important is for women's football, like everything that has been happening with the Lionesses, like the Euros here that they won?
Yeah, it's super important. I think right now we see a time in women's sports and women's soccer that you put us on TV, you put us in big stadiums, people are going to come. And I think that is what we have shown, or we're going to show when we play at Wembley. Show that at the Euros. You see that in Spain. Like, people are coming to watch the games, and it's really exciting. So to see the more investment, more people coming in, better pitches, better medical, the better of everything, it's really exciting. I'm excited to see I'm excited to see where this goes in my playing career. It's been night and day, so I can only imagine what's going to happen in the next year, next 2 years, next 10, 20 years. Hopefully we get to what the men are doing, because we deserve it.
And how important was for you to win the Olympic Games, because it was first major tournament.
Mm-hmm.
To start on the right foot. How important that was?
Yeah, I don't know if it's necessarily so important for Emma necessarily. I think that she helped us, but it's important to the culture of this nation. I think, I mean, if you can tell me if the stat is wrong, but I don't think we have ever lost a World Cup and then come back and not won the Olympics, or not won in one of the two in a cycle. And I think stamping our name and that legacy of this nation, and also there's always going to be dips. There's always going to be like naysayers and outside noise, but to make sure we solidify that within our group and keep pushing just women's sports, but the standard in the U.S. is very important. And then, like I said, Emma obviously came in and helped us do that. But it's not necessarily always just Emma. It's just like the legacy of this nation, of this team, about being winners. And there's a winner's mentality, and winning is trained. And so we need to make sure we continue to do that.